Spider-Verse. Without you, what was I supposed to do today? Oh yeah, figure review. YouTube, what it is, because today, on this very special Mugman Custom Showcase, we're going to be showing off my custom Into the Spider-Verse Peter Parker Spider-Man. Now, I'm pretty sure you know the rest. This blonde motherfucker got murked. Then this dude showed up to his dimension, trained the new Spider-Man, and then it's been a weird couple of months since the last time I did one of these. I mean, I graduated from college. I sold my relationship with my girlfriend to the devil to erase anyone knowing what I looked like underneath the mask. Deleted that video, or I did the face reveal and what the fuck? Who are you? Who are you? No, man, I'm doing my review in my dimension. This is my dimension. I'm reviewing my Spider-Verse custom. No, this is my dimension. You're not supposed to be here. Guess there was some misunderstanding with the machine. I don't give a fuck how you ended up here. You need to leave. Why do you have a mask on? Yeah, I'm wearing the mask because no one's supposed to know who I am because I sold my relationship to the devil. So everyone forgot who I was. Sold your relationship to the devil. Alright. I'm sending you back there myself. There's a dimensional transporter, right? A normal toy gun. We're doing shit! And just like that, he gone. Well, that was dumb. Don't know how he got into my dimension, but send him back. The hell was that guy? Okay, sorry, back to the review. So yeah, this guy. Right. So I don't know where this dude was in the review. I guess in his dimension he didn't make a... Okay, so, you know, I made the original, took the stomach, got on the new one. It's actually kind of loose here. But this is removable. Ignore that. Put that back inside him. It's still pretty loose. I gotta fix that. Put on these legs. And we've got, you know, Fat Spidey from Into the Spider-Verse. Take this off. Gets this out. Put this back on. And we've got... you know, regular Spider-Verse Spidey. This can be some version of Peter B. Parker before he got thick. Or, of course, Spidey's favorite blonde Spider-Man, not to be confused with Ben Reilly from the movie, who is a joke, which was kind of unfortunate, actually. But yeah, look at that. Ain't that freaking awesome? That for, like, the swappable system is as easy as, like, taking this here ball joint, like, cutting it about here, drilling a small hole into it and putting like a metal pin in it, and then drilling a small hole here so it can be ported in to that hole. If I can line it up properly. There we go. It fits mostly good on that one. It's a little loose on the actual Spidey legs, but I can fix that. Standing next to the original, which as you can see there's a bit of repainting, but it's really hard to tell. These two both have stiff ankles on these feet and are hard to stand for me. And I could go use the hairdryer, but I'm recording right now. Who cares? We don't need that. So yes, here he is, you know, his vanilla original self. And while we do that, let's go over the accessories. Of course, like the original, it comes with a pair of fist hands that are currently on either figure. Pair of flipping hands. Swappable legs. I need to get a jacket for him, something that resembles this. That hopefully will be coming soon. Lower torso piece, you know, for when he's Fat Spidey from Into the Spider-Verse. It's a little loose, but I can fix that in post. I'm giving him this head because, you know, it was originally his when it was the other custom. So he's got a half-masked Peter Parker head. Or really half unmasked Peter Parker head. A blonde Peter Parker head. And now he's got to share this head with this Spidey. I guess if I wanted to display him with, you know, Peter B. Parker stuff on. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh yeah, and this additional head that has slightly wider eyes. Because I don't really have a use for this outside of these customs. And barring all that, he also has swappable feet for when I get the jacket, so I can display him as just a Peter B. Parker, like so. Now all I really need is the coat, and he'd be perfect. Absolutely perfect. Much better than the original version. Now, you see all that. Let me go into a bit about making this guy. Making this guy was a bit of a pain in my ass. So originally, I had like the Mafex waist. These guys on the original, not as modified as this. Because I like the way this looks a little better. I just wish I could get the reds to match. But originally, I was going to take, this Spider-Man figure, the one that everyone uses for an Ultimate Spider-Man. There'll be an image on screen. That guy, because I can't remember. Sneak and Trap Spider-Man, something like that. I was just going to try to put his waist on him, but it didn't really work. So you can see the remnants of that idea right there. I wonder what I'm going to do with this waist now. So then I took the old Mafex waist, modified the legs from this guy, put them on there since, they were skinny, like in the movie. Maybe made them a little too short in places. I really should have taken more from here instead of from up here. But it mostly works. They don't really come out as easily as they used to. And, I got a toe joint. Maybe I'll further modify them and try to give them Hasbro's style and ankle pivot, because they have, like, no ankle pivot at all. Wow. And it was as simple as just heating this guy up so I could remove this. Yeah, and removing this from the old custom was a bitch and a half, so it's kind of messy as hell. I had to drill this out a whole lot so this can just, fit in and won't be as tight so it can be removable. Because now I can just totally take off this and the other one and port them in at will. It's great. So going over articulation, head could look up this far down, at least with Peter Parker. It looks to be the same amount up and down, so I'm assuming that's the case for every head. Diaphragm joint moves this far forward, this far back on this torso, and this torso also moves this far forward, this far back, and they both pivot a little bit because there's a joint in there. Significantly less, though, with the fat torso. This far forward on this lower torso, and this far back. It's better on the other one. This still rotates and pivots. This far forward on the lower torso. Sorry, far back. Pivots a lot better, though. I can go side to side on each side. I just wish Hasbro would refine this and do this more often, like imports figures. It's kind of cool. It bends, pretty good. Shoulders go out about this far. It's got a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, webbing hands and fisted hands. Rotate, hinge up and down. Okay, bad example. Okay, wow. Yeah, that's really stiff for some reason. Alright, now with these legs, kick backward that much, kick forward this much, thigh rotation, double jointed knees. It's got a shin swivel, like actual shin swivel, is really at the shins and not like at the boots. Ankle rocker, and of course Hasbro's style and ankle pivot, and I think it's about the same on each foot. And about the same with the bare feet. Now, on the other set of legs, he's got these drop-down hips, which help with posing him around, reducing paint rub and everything. Thank you, Mafex Bootlegs, for still including that. It's again thigh rotation, double jointed knees. I guess still a shin swivel, more of a boot rotation. Ankle rocker. No ankle pivot, but he does have a toe joint. Yeah. That's my custom, guys, because this guy can be either Peter Benjamin Parker or just blonde-haired Peter Parker from the Ultimate Universe. I mean, from the universe that has the same universe designation, but is clearly not the Ultimate Universe. But yeah. Spider-Man from Into the Spider-Verse. Done better than ever by yours truly. Now all I gotta do is finish the miles, but at the very least I can have one hell of a Spider-Man get-together, especially when I have so many freaking Spider-Man figures chilling in a bin. Right over there where I'm pointing, and you can't see. Being honest with you guys, I am so happy to see this guy finally done, because he is probably one of my greatest customs, and even then he's a little rough around the edges, as you can see from some of that sculpt that I didn't actually sand down or do anything to, because I'm lazy, and I really should have fixed it up and made it look pretty before showing it on YouTube, but I just wanted to get this video out. But yeah, that's my custom figure, guys. Plenty posable, aside from the lack of butterfly joints. Maybe if I ever do a version 2 of this, I would try to put them in, like I see people doing with the Marvel Legends Miguel O'Hara from Spider-Verse, 2099 Spider-Man. Working on one of those, too. It's funny, most people on YouTube said add blue highlights, but most people on Instagram said keep him black. I almost want to keep him black because he's supposed to be a guy in a black and red suit. And frankly, I like the way this looks. This looks awesome. If I do a version 2 of this guy, I'm definitely adding the blue highlights, though. But yeah. I guess that's just it. Stay tuned for the video about this guy, and I guess Ultimate Spider-Man, because I think that video is gonna be done after this one. Alright. Peace out.